is Claire? I know she's around here somewhere. I'm gonna find her. Claire, where are you? We gotta get going. Oh, I thought I saw her. Oh, man, that was work.
Did Jim get in there already? Oh, here he comes.
Homecoming 2010, Colorado State University. Hi, I'm Jim Beers from CSU.
And I'm Claire Thomas with the City of Fort Collins. Welcome to the 2010 parade.
We have a beautiful day for a homecoming parade, Claire. I mean, we don't get weather like this in October.
No, we don't. And I think there's snow on the way, so I think we should milk it for all it's worth and have a great parade today.
We're going to have a great parade. Come join us. The parade is just entering the oval as we speak. We're seeing the CSU police. That means the parade just about ready to start. A beautiful day for a parade, huh? There we go.
Our first entry is the Joint Army Air Force ROTC Color Guard proudly displays the flag of the United States of America and the state of Colorado. The ROTC is living our legacy, celebrating 94 years of Army ROTC and 64 years of Air Force ROTC at CSU. Welcome to the Oval.
Just a reminder, our homecoming theme this year is Living Our Legacy. We'll talk about that a couple of times as the parade passes by here. Next up is our 2010 Grand Marshal, and it's John Stulpin family. The Grand Marshal float brings CSU legacies to life by featuring Colorado Agriculture Commissioner John Stulpin and his family. That includes a long line of CSU graduates. This float presented proudly by the Student Alumni Connection with special thanks to Hydro Construction.
Next up, we have the CSU President, Tony Frank, Fort Collins Mayor Doug Hutchinson, and Fort Collins City Manager Darren Atterbury, my boss. Welcome all, CSU alumni, parents, friends, and community members for Homecoming and Family Weekend. It is a time for all of us to celebrate the traditions and history that bind CSU, Fort Collins, and the generations of students whose lifelong dreams have taken shape in this community.
Here's the CSU Alumni Association's 1923 Model T that's coming down the road. It's driven by Ken Munson, who is the class of 1947. Passengers include Al Maxey, class of 1949, Ted Blevins, class of 1953. Ted is also the 50-year club president, and also on board is Tom Skillman, class of 1957.
The Associated Students of Colorado State University announced Jordan Heberlein as the 2010-2011 Pacesetter recipient. The Pacesetter program recognizes students who dedicate their time and efforts towards extracurricular activities in relation to academics. Jordan is a senior majoring in construction management. Special thanks to Lee Cooper for the use of his 1929 Model A. That is one cool car.
The first of four bands in our parade is the Windsor Marching Band, known as the Pride of Windsor. The Pride of Windsor participated in Barack Obama's presidential inaugural parade in Washington, D.C., as well as performances for Governor Ritter and the CBS Early Show. The band received numerous awards in the Colorado Bandmasters Association, including the state championship title in 2008. The band's mission is to positively represent Windsor High School by instilling pride, teamwork, motivation, leadership, self-esteem, and respect among its members. Enjoy the Pride of Windsor.
Well, they sure are a great band. No wonder they've been all over the place. And here come three of our official parade sponsors: CSU Continuing Education, the CSU Bookstore, and Clear Channel Radio.
Colorado State University Continuing Education, as Claire mentioned, an official sponsor of the 2010 parade and delivers CSU's academic excellence to students all over the world. It's learning that fits your life. You'll find degrees, certificates, and professional development courses offered online and face-to-face in classrooms in Denver and along the Front Range. Visit CSUHomecoming.com to find out how you can have a CSU education delivered to you wherever you are.
I'd like to announce the CSU Bookstore. The Colorado State University Bookstore opened in the 1950s to serve the Colorado A&M Aggies. The bookstore is now located in the Laurie Student Center and as an official sponsor of today's parade is proud to serve the Colorado State Rams for all their needs. Shop the CSU bookstore and cheer on the Rams in style.
Another of our official parade sponsors is Clear Channel of Northern Colorado, 600 KCOL, Colorado's home for CSU athletics, Fox News Radio 600 KCOL, 96.1 KISS FM, John Jay and Rich in the morning and the most continuous hit music all day with 96.1 KISS FM, and Big Country 97.9 with Scott and Sadie in the morning and 97 songs in a row. It's the new Big Country 97.9, Clear Channel Radio, proud sponsor of the 2010 Homecoming Parade.
And here we have, from Johnson Elementary, Pack 193. They're happy to be in this year's Homecoming Parade, celebrating the Boy Scouts' 100-year anniversary. The Boy Scouts live their legacy every day by doing a good turn daily and following the beliefs our founders put in place. Congratulations, Boy Scouts.
Irish Elementary was up next. It is a K-5 dual language school. They're creating generations of bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural citizens.
And next we have Hooters School District. They're celebrating 50 years of quality education this year. Riding on the float are several generations of Hooters School District learners, including retired educators for whom schools have been named, as well as current students. PSD is proud to honor these namesakes: Bob Bacon, Wayne Linton, Grace Sack, Hal Kennard, Brownie McGraw, Ed Rice, Evelyn Trout, and Don Weber. These generations of learners illustrate the proud legacy of public education in this community.
The Break It Hip Hop group is from Putnam Elementary School. Let's give them a hand.
The Laurie Student Center was built in 1962 and now, nearly 50 years later, is about to renovate the interior of the theater space to make it a more versatile, multifunctional venue. The legacy continues as students play a critical role in the development and implementation of a renovation plan for the Laurie Student Center for the next 50 years. Here comes a whole lot of orange. The ASCSU is the voice of CSU students, advocating for them at campus, at the local and state level. This means fighting for affordable textbooks, negotiating a clean energy option in campus residence halls, and overseeing $31 million in student fees. This year, ASCSU is living our legacy by remembering when ASCSU started in 1917 and to see where we have come today in 2010. Welcome.
Up next, the Residence Hall Association. It's being represented by members from the RHA Cabinet, as well as members from Newsom and Ingersoll Residence Halls. RHA is a student organization that represents all residents living on campus, as well as working to improve life in the residence halls. Thank you for being here.
All right, well, here we have the Studio West Dance Center. It's proud to share the gift of dance under the direction of Lisa Rossetti. SWDC Palms and Dance Club team features students ranging in age 8 to 16. SWDC is happy to join Colorado State University in celebrating the impact of our legacy, past, present, and future. Go Rams!
Super Shuttle is up next. Yellow Cab, your designated driver, brings you the Pink Cab. For the month of October, Yellow Cab will donate $1 from every trip in the Pink Cab to breast cancer research. Now, Super Shuttle, your best way to DIA, wants to remind you to share the ride. Better for the environment, better for your wallet with student, group, and round-trip discounts. Super Shuttle, the original shared ride service of Northern Colorado, a proud sponsor of CSU Athletics.
Well, since its inception 120 years ago, student media at CSU, now known as the Rocky Mountain Student Media Corporation, has provided a home to hundreds of aspiring journalists who have gone on to become some of the top media professionals in the industry. In order to honor these individuals, Student Media's Float presents current student journalists, featuring some of the most influential and successful products of the Rocky Mountain Collegian, College Avenue Magazine, CTV, and 90.5 KCSU.
Coming up next, the 2011 Larimer County Fair and Rodeo Royalty. Cody Lang Yanghaing is the 2011 Queen. Her lady-in-waiting is Kaylin Mary Shrimpfa. These ladies are also CSU rodeo queens, helping with the spring rodeos on campus.
And behind the fair and rodeo queens, we have the Holy Family Fiesta Royalty. represent the youth in our community that strive to meet goals and who will be looked upon as future leaders, both as students at CSU and in their community. Welcome.
Campus Recreation's float is based on the Michael Jackson Thriller dance event that is hosted every October in the Student Rec Center. Sing along as Michael Jackson leads 3 cyclists through an intense workout here. The Department of Campus Recreation actively promotes the pursuit of a balanced, healthy lifestyle and offers a variety of fitness and wellness options for the CSU community.
And we move on to the nationally ranked CSU men's rugby team. They've been living their legacy on campus since the 1970s. This year, they are celebrating their 40th year anniversary. Congratulations. They're coined the new name Ram Rugby. They strive to achieve excellence through commitment and commitment through passion. Good luck.
The next group is the Performance Dance Team and Friends from the Academy of Contemporary Dance Arts in Loveland. They're demonstrating the theme Living Our Legacy by incorporating current dancers, dancers from years past, and future dancers all gathered here to celebrate this magnificent event. The Academy of Contemporary Dance Arts welcomes dancers of all ages, backgrounds, and skill levels to come and join in the fun.
All right, and next we have the Good Samaritan Society of Fort Collins Village. They are celebrating their legacy with staff, residents, and family members. They march together as a representation of providing shelter and supportive services for seniors and their families in the community since 1973.
Up next, the Worthington, an independent living facility for seniors representing the living legacies. On the float are residents performing YMCA from their annual variety show. Also on the float are CSU Aggies, ranging in years from 1942 to 1949. Welcome Bill Hill, Ray Cruz, Betty Ann Martell, and Nancy Tormey. Welcome and thank you.
Renew your mind at your library. Annie, Owl, Fisher, and everyone at the Poudre River Public Library District wants to wish you a happy homecoming and remind you that if you are looking for information on your family's legacy, you can find it at your local public library. Welcome.
The Wellington community has a strong agricultural background, and Wellington Middle School reflects that. As their legacy they share with Colorado State University. Wellington Middle School has a commitment to decrease their ecological footprint, as does CSU. They achieve this at the school through composting program and wind turbines. They also compost trash so it can be converted back into nutrient-rich soil for the farms in northern Colorado. A portion of the energy use in the building comes from the wind turbine. Go Wellington Middle School Eagles and go CSU Rams.
Right now we have the Silver Grill Cafe. It's the oldest restaurant in northern Colorado, serving breakfast and lunch since 1933. They have been named the best in all of Colorado by news stations and lauded by local publications. They're passing out their legendary cinnamon rolls from the Silver Grill Model A pickup truck for parade goers to enjoy. All right, here come the cinnamon rolls.
Up next is Richie's Express Car Wash. It's a locally owned business serving Fort Collins for more than 8 years. Richie's Express Car Wash was the first express tunnel car wash in Colorado. The future will look much brighter in a clean car. Go Rams.
And here comes the Smith for Sheriff entry. It includes deputies in period attire representing the past and present of the agency. The Larimer County Sheriff's Office predates the existence of both the Fort Collins Police and CSU Police Departments, representing the beginning of public safety for the students and staff of CSU. The entry is led by Major Justin Smith from the Sheriff's Office. The float includes Justin's wife, Ann, who is the 1989 graduate of CSU, and their eldest son, who is the current CSU student.
On your feet, it's time to dance with the studio. They provide top-notch instruction in ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, music theater, as well as voice, piano, guitar, cello, and violin. Performing today are the studio's 4 performance teams ranging in ages from 6 to 18. The Studio, Dance and Music.
The Academic Village entry is a retro design that showcases AV's commitment to academics. The residents of AV are handing out Smarties and Nerd candies to live our legacy.
Edwards' leadership team believes that CSU is living our legacy through leadership, education, green, and gold. Tradition includes the annual Hike to the A, community engagement events such as Cans Around the Oval, and contributing to the environment and sustainability.
And we also saw students that work at Allison Hall go by. The Braden Hall Council is a group of promoting student leadership in Braden Residence Hall. Braden Hall houses Key Academic, Key Service, Key Plus, and Global Village residential learning communities. The Braden Hall Council is celebrating the homecoming theme this year by honoring CSU's history and looking back on past traditions at the university. Go Rams!
Second of our four bands is quickly approaching here. That is the Thompson Valley Golden Eagle Marching Band from Loveland. The Thompson Valley High School Marching Band is under the direction of Robert Pippin with assistance from Jennifer McDermott, Jeremy Matum, Tyler Worley, Leanne Hibbert, and Matthew Becker. All are either current CSU students or CSU alums. So thanks to the Thompson Valley High School Marching Band for being part of the 2010 Homecoming and Family Weekend Parade.
Coming up behind Thompson Valley is the Front Range Community College Larimer campus. They're living our legacy through an expedition to education. They have created 3 mountain peaks to represent the past, present, and future of their campus, as well as large books to represent the educational mission of their institution. Welcome.
Mountain kids, dancers, gymnasts, acrobats, parkour, and CSU staff alumni are celebrating skills and stunts from the past. They are also helping to build the future by showing new skills using teamwork, togetherness, and leadership. We're helping our kids grow to a better and brighter future. Mountain kids.
Living our legacy for Cash Bank and Trust means being committed to supporting local organizations with our time and financial support. As a partner today, Dellenbaugh Motors provided the pickup truck towing the cash float. Dellenbaugh Motors has been living our legacy in Fort Collins since 1965 and remains a family-owned business. They support CSU and many charitable community organizations.
Coming by the viewing stand here is Campus Catholic Ministry. Blessed John the 23rd and Ram Catholic presents Living Our Legacy, being fishers of men.
And following that is the Alpha Center. It's a local nonprofit, limited medical clinic serving the northern Colorado area. They have been serving the community for 25 years. The center's services include free pregnancy testing, free STD testing, and free options counseling. Alpha Center encourages everyone to live a healthy legacy.
The Rocky Mountain Golden Girls Baton Academy is based out of the recreation centers of both Fort Collins and Windsor. The academy is directed by nationally renowned twirling instructor Yvonne Peterson. It consists of 70 kids ranging in ages from 4 to 14. They've been featured at Colorado Eagle games, CSU men's basketball games, as well as a variety of impressive parades and venues throughout the Front Range. In addition to top-class twirling skills, as they're demonstrating right now, the Golden Girls program focuses on disciplined drilling, marching, and lots of dance and loud music. The Rocky Mountain Golden Girls Baton Academy. Thank you for being here.
It's hard to top that energy. Wow. Here comes Respite Care's float, which is generously sponsored by Tynan Saab, representing the 25-year tradition of CSU clubs and teams volunteering at Respite Care. Thank you to all the CSU Rams who give their time, love, and energy to help support Respite Care and Fort Collins through building community.
The Chinese Language Club is a social organization working to share its love of Chinese language and culture to the CSU community. Chinese Club is living our legacy through its devotion to international cooperation and respect, and its active outreach throughout the Fort Collins community. Thank you all for being here.
And our special thanks to Gold Parade sponsors, Colorado and In Town Square Media. I Lead. This float and banner is represented by the 2 tower resident halls at CSU, Durward and Westfall. The banner was designed by the I Lead programming group and includes handprints from the residents of Westfall and Durward halls. The float was designed by the residents of the Leadership Development floor in Durward Hall. Students from the Leadership Development floor in I Lead are accompanying the float and carrying the banner. These fantastic students have successfully collaborated to make these buildings great communities.
Up next, Fort Collins is a great place, and Mayor Doug Hutchinson, local firefighters, and many other supporters of Measure 2B want to keep it that way. The historic fire engine represents and reminds us of the great history of the city of Fort Collins. For a small investment, we can continue that legacy. For less than a penny on every dollar purchased, ballot Measure 2B will allow the city of Fort Collins to have a safe community, good roads, nice parks, and recreation facilities. Measure 2B.
And here comes the Poudre Fire Authority. It's represented in the CSU 2010 Homecoming Parade with several apparatuses and the children of the firefighters. For more than 100 years, Poudre Fire Authority, and prior to that, the City of Fort Collins Fire Department, have protected the students, faculty, and infrastructure of Colorado State University. We are constantly reminded of those that served before us and those that will fill our ranks in the future. A living legacy of our family protecting yours.
Seems somewhat appropriate to have a fire engine in front of a race car, doesn't it? Ram Racing is CSU's Club Open. It's an open club to every CSU student. This 2010 race car is the most competitive car ever built in Ram Racing's 14-year history. Sounds fast.
Yeah, too bad there wasn't a parade going on. We could have them really open up. Kids Fit is an affordable cheer program for girls 5 through 15 years. This high-energy cheer program is designed to develop cheer skills, dance choreography, cheer chants, jumps, and tumbling while focusing on team spirit and making new friends. Let's listen now.
The committee to elect Bob Moraine is a proud sponsor of this float, Living Our Legacy, the legacy of liberty, freedom, and sacrifice that came from the great men and women who founded our nation. Bob Moraine is running for Colorado House District 52.
Well, we know it's October, so it must be corn maze time. Coming up is the Northern Colorado Corn Maze. They've been serving the Fort Collins community for 9 years with the area's oldest and scariest corn maze. For daytime fun, choose a pumpkin from our huge pumpkin patch, pet a miniature horse in the petting zoo, or enjoy some of the many other attractions, including a pedal car racetrack. Then, when night falls, the maze is transformed into 15 acres of fear and fright. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
This next float comes from Greek Life, float designed by the Gray Homecoming team of Chi Omega, Sigma Chi, Farmhouse, Triangle, and Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. The float presents a throwback to the Aggies and the old mascot, the Bulldog, and exhibits the current mascot, Cam the Ram. Much of the float is made out of recycled goods to demonstrate CSU's pride of going green.
And another Greek Life float is right behind with Zeta Tau Alpha, Alpha Tau Omega, Delta Sigma Phi, and Beta Theta Pi.
Thank you for being here.
Go Rams! Woo!
From Aggies to Rams, the Collegiate Horsemen's Association celebrates the legacy of the school. Today they bring us a beautiful team of Shire horses and a wagon from Stockman's Big Little Shires, proudly brandishing the various colors of CSU and a long legacy of horsemen. CHA rides into the future. Thank you.
Carrying on the horse theme, here come the Mountain Riders Horse Club. It's a social and recreational horse group at CSU, founded in 2002 out of the packing and outfitting class. They are living our legacy with the activity that the club is centered around, riding horses.
Can't have a parade without horses, or bands, or floats,
Or fire trucks.
or fire trucks, or people. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Clear Channel of Northern Colorado. 600 KCOL. Leading the way is the 96.1 KISS FM and also Big Country 97.9. KISS FM, John Jay and Rich in the morning, the most continuous hit music all day. KCOL, Colorado's home for CSU athletics. Fox News Radio 600 KCOL.
If those cinnamon rolls didn't make you hungry, I bet the Egg and I will. The Egg and I restaurants are proud to live our legacy and the relationship with CSU since 1987. The Egg and I is happy to support both CSU athletics and scholarships and look forward to a continuing legacy with CSU and the Fort Collins community. And I hear they really like to do the chicken dance.
Up next, the Dunn Hogarty Private Wealth Consulting CSU Spirit Float.
Let's hear it for CSU Spirit. Next up, the Fort Collins Club, meeting the needs of Northern Colorado for 25 years. Fort Collins Club, located at the corner of Prospect and LeMay, is your home away from home.
Welcome to CSU College Republicans. Republicans believe in protecting the right to the individual, protecting the right for free enterprise, reducing government to the lowest practical level, endorsing and practicing fiscal responsibility. CSU's College Republicans.
And now, here comes Ram Strength. The float is designed to resemble a boxing ring, illustrating the community that Ram Strength is fighting cancer in Ram Country. Ram Strength provides scholarships for students at CSU, sponsorships, for kids at Sky High Hope Camp, and financial assistance for local cancer survivors who are struggling to afford their basic needs. Go get them up there. Beat cancer!
Since its opening in the 1960s, Poudre High School in Fort Collins has worked together with Colorado State University to support the community. Many Poudre High School graduates have continued their educational careers at CSU, as well as participating in athletics, music, theater, dance, and many other curricular activities. Approximately a third of the teachers that are currently employed at Poudre have at least one degree from CSU. Their students represent the legacy of Poudre High School, and they can truly say that they are proud to be Poudre Impalas. Poudre High School graduate, City Council member, and CSU faculty member Wade Troxel along there. Hi, Wade.
Go Impalas! All right, who wants to do a spin class? It looks like the club at Old Town Fitness Center wants to do that. They're located in downtown Fort Collins, keeping Fort Collins fit since 2003.
The Slice Office is next. The Student Leadership, Involvement, and Community Engagement Office at Colorado State University is motivated by a mission of bringing students together through leadership opportunities, student organizations, and service. Slice is living our legacy by creating opportunities for students to stretch beyond their everyday boundaries and engage in active learning.
We also have the Black Student Alliance and Black Definition following behind. Thanks for coming today.
The next group hitting the streets with a song and a skip in their step is the Swing Society at Colorado State University. The Swing Society remains dedicated to reliving the legacy of the big band era through both music and dance. Remember, it is still hip to be square, and their feet are going to hurt at the end of this one.
And you thought we were done with the Greek life, but no, here comes Gamma Phi Beta.
Sigma Phi Epsilon and the Tri-Delts are coming up as well.
Not to be left out, here comes more Greek life, the Pi Kappa Phi's, Kappa Kappa Gamma, and Sigma Nu.
Up next is the Fashion Group International. It's an organization consisting of about 300 members in the state of Colorado. The student chapter strives to promote awareness of fashion in the Denver region and Fort Collins with its legacy of fashion shows each semester.
And right behind is the Multicultural Greek Council. They consist of 7 culturally based sororities and fraternities that strive to promote cultural awareness and diversity at Colorado State University. The Multicultural Greek Council shows their Ram pride by honoring the decade their organization was founded at CSU. Each organization is living our legacy at CSU through academic excellence, community service, sisterhood, and brotherhood, while their supporters and sponsors help rev up the Ram pride. Oh yeah, rev it up.
Greek Life also sponsoring the Kappa Delta, Kappa Sigma, Sigma Alpha, and the Omega Psi Phi. They're all here representing Colorado A&M College Days, representing the old homecoming tradition when CSU was known as Colorado A&M. On the float are the homecoming court of King Steve Brozek and Queen Katie Short. Walking next to the float are the cowboys and cowgirls from the rodeo event, which were part of College Days.
Okay, Greek Life, Pi Beta Phi, Phi Delta Theta, Delta Tau Delta, and Sigma Alpha Epsilon. CSU Greek Homecoming Team Red is smooth sailing into the future with our legacy. They are proud to be CSU Rams. Oh, really? Tell us. Are you guys proud to be Rams?
Not too long before the snow flies, certainly not today, a beautiful day for a parade. So why are these guys carrying skis and snowboards? Well, it's because it's CSU Snow Riders. They've been part of the CSU community since 1974. They'll continue to grow in the future. Snow Riders represent everything: skiing, snowboarding at CSU, past, present, and future. Snow Riders, living to ride since 1974, and those skis are not going to do well. No way.
Coming up next is the Larimer County Democratic Party. It's a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization that supports democratic values and candidates at the national, state, regional, county, and local levels. We encourage everyone to be informed voters and to exercise your right to vote.
That can be only the sound of Freak Show and Covenant Tattoo. Freak Show and Covenant Tattoo offer, for your enjoyment, their tattoo bus. Freak Show and Covenant Tattoo are living our legacy with great tattoos at affordable prices.
You know, the parade couldn't be sponsored or run without our very generous sponsors, so thank you again to our green sponsors, Sinorama and the Rocky Mountain Collegian.
Lazzaro's Roofing is up next. Welcome to the Oval, and thank you for being part of the 2010 Colorado State University Homecoming and Family Weekend Parade. Some pretty horses there.
Fancy footwork. The Larimer County Natural Resources has been conserving and protecting Colorado's outdoor heritage for more than 50 years. No matter what your outdoor interest, we have a place for you. So go ahead, step outside and enjoy a park or open space near you. Larimer County Natural Resources, helping people live Colorado's outdoor legacy.
Those horns represent the entering of the Colorado State University Forest Service. Welcome the CSU Forest Service Fire Equipment Shop, as well as Smokey the Bear. There's Smokey. The Fire Equipment Shop is responsible for the maintenance and fabrication of some 140 state-owned wildlife fire trucks located throughout the state of Colorado. You can help the Fire Equipment Shop spread Smokey's message, which of course is, remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
The Construction Management Board of Directors float embodies the progression of CSU from the land-grant-based Colorado Agricultural College through the Colorado College of Agricultural and Mechanical Arts, Colorado A&M, and ultimately to Colorado State University. The float illustrates how the Industrial Technology program evolved into the Construction Management Department. Nice pumpkins.
Ram Club is next. CSU Athletics is proud to be represented in this year's homecoming parade by the nationally ranked Rams women's volleyball team. Go get them.
Okay, I think the parade's gonna get a little loud here. You guys ready for that? We got a lot of really cool, loud floats coming up. First up is the nationally ranked cheerleading teams, and Cam the Ram consists of co-ed and all-women team. The Spirit Squad is accompanied by the Ramettes, a new youth spirit program designed for girls between 4 years old and the 8th grade. Their mission continues to uphold the pride and tradition of CSU through creating an exciting environment for all the athletic teams and the CSU community. Go Rams!
We can hear the CSU Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Dr. Chris Nichols. It's led by drum majors Tiffany Phelps, Shannon Costello, and Shauna Thompson. Formed in 1901 with just 13 members, this year's band celebrates its 109th anniversary with over 260 outstanding performers representing every college at Colorado State University. The CSU Marching Band. Enjoy. These folks put in countless hours. Let's hear it for the CSU Marching Band.
Cam the Ram is the official mascot of Colorado State University. His name bears CSU history in that he is named for Colorado Agriculture and Mechanical College. He rides in style.
He definitely rides in style. Trace Margaritas is here as well. With music, dancers, and more. Trace Margaritas. here comes the Fort Collins Police Services coming down the street. I guess, Claire, that signifies the end of another great parade.
That was a great parade, and we thank everyone for coming. And if you weren't able to make it, then thank you for tuning in, and come see us next year. And go Rams!
Go Rams!